All right. Peace in. We are here with another beautiful decoding. This one is for my sister Nefertiti. Okay. Thank you very much, Goddess, for doing all that you do, all that you have done. Okay. This one is going to be a pretty amazing. I mean, they're all amazing, honestly. Everybody's loving the decodings. Everybody's loving the breakdowns or breakups. However you want to you want to assimilate it, whatever name that you want to give it. I always say it's a decoding because we are the code. Like, the code is within us, our genetics, our DNA. Okay. And we, being the ancient primordial beings, we have the most ancient genetics of this land. So there's a lot that lays within our genetics, within our DNA. Okay. So like I said, this one's going to be for Nefertiti. Thank you very much again, Goddess. And if you haven't gotten your decoding yet, y'all, what are you waiting for? People are loving it. They're learning more about themselves, who they are, what their mission is. Okay. And then when in the deeper in the deeper decodings, like, everything is attributed to you, like where you were born, the state, the city, the hospital you were born in, the time. Everything is so relevant. Your phone number, the individual, like the relationship that you are in, whether it be with a man or a woman. Okay, your children, it's so profound and so deep. It's everything. It's interconnecting, and the higher in consciousness that you rise, the more that you're able to see the interconnectedness of everything. Okay, so some people say when I do the decodings, they don't understand it. I mean, first of all, some of them, it's not for you. It's not for you. I'm doing it for specific people who are paying me in order to decode them. And if you want a decoding, you could definitely message me and let me know that you want to decode, that you want a decoding. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay, so like I said, if you haven't got your decoding yet, this is putting the power in your hands. This is putting the power in your hands. You know how they basically have taken your power away, giving your power to other entities, like to the system, the simulation. Then yes, that's exactly what it is. Interestingly enough, interestingly enough, let me show y'all this. I'm gonna get out the screen. Okay, there we go. Nefertiti gives you 35. Now, if y'all seen my breakdowns before, I showed you that 35 is simulation. Okay, is tied to the simulation. That's why practically almost everybody is familiar with Nefertiti. Okay, Nefertiti. When you break down the word Nefertiti, it's Nef comes from the word is the prefix is mean 9. Okay, Nef means 9 in my language. Okay, which everything comes from Creole, the Cree people, the Haitian. Okay, the Haitians, every language comes from the Creole people, the Haitian language. All right, so if y'all didn't know, now y'all know. Okay, you got 3 plus 5 gives you 8. Okay, which we are in the year of the 8 right now. So Nefertiti, the goddess, right, which we're gonna get into what that means and all that, is literally coming this year. The energy of Nefertiti, and in TT is another way to say, your auntie. Okay, your auntie, your aunt, all that type of stuff. But TT is just T, which is look at that, and it gives you an 8 again. You can't even make this stuff up. But it's literally it's the X. It's the X. It's 2 X's, which represents this. Let me get this off. I forgot to bring this up. Hold on. Let me bring this up right quick. Where is it at? Yeah, Canva. I got to bring up Canva because Canva helps me Canva helps me illustrate things. I need to, all right, just so people can understand where I'm getting at. All right, let's go to create design, whiteboard. Okay, what this thing is, let me see where we at. Draw. Okay, so here we go. So when you get, here's a two. I've shown this before. Okay, so you got two T's, all right, which is plus plus, and then what is it? Two plus gives you what? Negative, right? But this is why two pluses gives you negative. Here it is. Okay, so here is one plus this side, and then the other plus this side, and here's that negative. Here's that negative. Have you guys ever seen this symbol before? Okay, this represents the aleph. All right, this represents the aleph, or the elf. The elf, which is the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet. We are the Israelites. We are the true Israelites. Everybody should know that by now. If you don't, then I suggest that you do some research. Okay, so this represents, let me see, I think this music is a little bit too loud. This represents the almighty, okay, the almighty energy of the black sun. There's so many names for it. Y'all know that Nibiru, planet X, because it's the planets that are crossing. This is why when you look at the sun, when you look at the sun right now, you will see, like, sometimes you'll see lines going through like this. Sometimes you'll see more lines going through like that. There's always something crossing the sun. There's always something behind the sun showing y'all what's going on. This is where you get the sun rays from, okay? Because this is what's happening. There's so many, there's things behind the sun right now, planets behind the sun. As y'all can see, it's getting closer and closer. Y'all see that. They try to obfuscate the sky every single time, but all right. Nonetheless, so we seen Nefertiti equals 9. All right, but we're going to break down her true name. Okay, Carol. But Nefertiti means a beautiful. Look at that. See, I've been telling y'all the mother is here, right? I've been telling y'all the mother is here. The mother is waking up. Okay, remember in the movie Moana, right? In the movie Moana, she was. Let me see. Look at this. This represents Nefertiti. Okay. Okay. Look at this. You see her name? Tefiti. You see her name? Tefiti. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, right? Look at this. This is 3 minutes and 18 seconds long. And the reason why that's important is because let me show y'all this. Let me show you this. The reason why that's important is because goddess Nefertiti, your solar return is 12 4 1961. Okay, 1961. Okay, this right here, 19 plus 7, what's it called, 9. You add this together, this gives you 17. 1 plus 9 plus 6, this gives you 17. Okay, this gives you 17. This right here is a 4, of course. Okay, and this right here is a 3. So when you add these up together, you get 33. Okay, your life path number 33-6. And the reason why it's 33-6 is because you add these together and this gives you 6. So you're just not a life path 6. You can look at it as you're just a life path 6, but you're a life path 33-6. There is definitions behind that, just so you know. Okay, there is definitions behind that. All right, so this is how I want you to look at it. So you have 33-6, right? So, and then again, the 6 is a 9. 9, 6, same thing. And then I just pulled up, Tafiti, and then this shows you 3, 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. So that's like 36. You get that? 36, 33, 6. Can't make this shit up. But here we go. That's Tafiti and Nefertiti, which means, what does it mean? It means a beautiful woman has come. You see that? A beautiful woman has come. Here is a name fit for a queen. Nefertiti is a powerful feminine name of Egyptian origin, which, the word Egyptian means to colonize. We are not Egyptian. We are actually Kemites, or the Kushites, the land of Kush, the land of Kemet. Okay. They changed it to Egypt because after the whole colonization thing. All right. It says this name belongs to the 18th dynasty, ancient Egyptian queen. All right. Now, ironically enough, right? See, and then we go. 1 plus 8 gives you 9 again. Okay. Ironically enough, when I add, I'm going to show you. Okay. Let me show you. Where am I at? Where's the gematria? I didn't put, oh, there we go. All right. Let's go. Carol, your first name. Okay. Carol, your first name. Annette, your middle name, which is actually, all right, which is actually my grandmother's name, my father's mother's name, Annette. Okay. And Carol means to sing, which is, again, that's why I say the fat lady is singing right now. And if you look, this is representation of the aurora borealis. When we see the aurora borealis, is representation of the fat lady singing, which is, again, the earth, because we're almost home. All right. This is what opera is all about. Opera. Okay. That's what the fat lady is singing is all about. Opera. All right. So now Carol, Annette, which on, and then et, like we're the ETs, right? Extraterrestrials. All right. And then Hughes, which is literally, it's Hughes. You see, this again gives you 8. 7 plus 2 gives you, no, I apologize. 7 plus 2 gives you 9. Are you kidding me? Do you see that? This gives you 9. Now, when you add this up, right, in your first name, you have 5 letters. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Middle name, you have 7 letters. Your last name, you have 6 letters. Well, this literally gives you 18. It gives you 18. When you add 5 plus 7 plus 6, it gives you 18. Matter of fact, let me pull up let me pull up a calculator so you can see. Let me see. Let me put up a calculator just so I want to see calculator, because I want to make sure that y'all see this. Okay. So, what is it? It's 5 plus 7 plus 6, 18. Do you see this? 18. And she was the goddess of the 18th dynasty. Of the 18th dynasty, and your whole name gives you 18. I mean, it gives you 9, which 1 plus 8 gives you 9. And you can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. And then your whole name, again, when you add these letters together, 5, 7, 6, gives you 18. You can't make this stuff up at all. I hope you guys get what I'm saying. I hope you're catching on right now. 5, Carol. 7, Annette. 6, Hughes gives you 18. 1 plus 8 gives you 9. And then you have her whole name in Chaldean, because I use Chaldean as the most ancient form of gematria. 7 plus 2 gives you 9 again. So you literally have the 6 and the 9. Wow. The 6 and the 9. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So what I wanted to show you again, that's what Nefertiti means. Tafiti means, right? A beautiful woman has come. Because if you remember the movie Moana, What happened? She was not this beautiful before. What was she? She was this. She was this lava monster, this ugly lava monster, that's exploding and blowing up everywhere. Why? Because she was transmuting. So she's transmuting that negative energy. Ironically enough, Goddess Carol, your picture on TikTok has this type of background. It has this reddish hue behind it. I don't know if you were, I mean, obviously you're aware of it, but that's what I see. Your picture has this reddish background on it. And I believe it's a picture of you. I don't know if it's a picture of you or not, but it has this reddish hue behind it. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? A beautiful woman has come. All right. So let's continue with this, right? Now, you are, when it comes to Western, you know what? Let's read this right quick. Let's read Nefertiti. Obviously, they whitewash everything. They literally whitewash everything. That's not what Nefertiti looks like. Because again, they want to make sure, they want to basically put they want to put everything in them. They want to make sure that they are in everything. Literally. Okay, it says, look, Nefertiti was a queen of the 18th dynasty of ancient Egypt, the great royal wife of Pharaoh Akhenaten. All right. Now check this out. I've told my goddess is she's one of the daughters of Nefertiti. Okay, she is one of the daughters of Nefertiti. Watch this. Everything is connected. All right, it says Anaxunamun was a queen who lived during the 18th. For some reason, I don't know why I keep, like, when I kept on hearing the name Anaxunamun. I have no idea why, but I do know why now. Okay, I do know why now. I kept on hearing the name Anaxunamun. It always came to mind for some reason, right? And look, you have 939. Which I just told you your life path number is 336. You have the 3, 6, and the 9. You have the 3, 6, and the 9 within your wow. All right. So Anaxunamun was a queen who lived in the 18th dynasty of Egypt. You see, born Ankh-Hasapaten, she was the third of the 6 known daughters of the Egyptian pharaoh Akhenaten and his great royal wife Nefertiti. You see that? This is literally my goddess. This is literally my goddess. Literally, this is my goddess. Looks just like her. Okay, looks just like her. All right. So again, and you can believe me or not. But yes, Tutankhamun, I've done the research. I've done the numbers. This was me in a past life. I was this guy in the past life, Tutankhamun. That's neither here or there. I'm not even going to get into that right now. Okay. But there we go. All right. The 3 and the 6 again. You see how everything lines up? Do you see how everything lines up? All right. Now, when it comes to Western astrology, right? Western astrology, you would be what's called, well, Western astrology also includes Ophiuchus, but you would be a Sagittarius, but we're doing the 13th zodiac, which again, 13 is like one of the forbidden numbers because they don't want you to understand that we actually have 13 constellations. That's why you never see the number 13 anywhere, because the 13th constellation is Ophiuchus, which is the serpent bearer. Okay, the serpent bearer. And the reason why that is because they don't want you to know that this is what the awakening is all about. The serpent bearer is you're literally the serpent bearer. Okay, you are literally the serpent bearer, because within the spine, within the bottom of your spine, hold on, let me show you. Within the bottom of your spine, I'm sure you guys know that you have what's called a serpent. You have the twin serpents, the kundalini energy that rises. So you are the bearer of the serpent. Okay, you are the bearer of the serpent. It's literally within you. And They have a picture of Ophiuchus, right? When you see Ophiuchus, Ophiuchus is holding. Do we have that? Yes. He is holding the serpent and trying to tame it in a sense, because this is literally what's happening to us. The serpent energy is rising within us and we're trying to tame it. Okay. We're trying to tame it. Okay. But you just need to let it go. You just need to let that go. Let the energy flow within you. You see, you can't even make this stuff up, because look, you see where it's at? It's at the bottom of his spine. It's at the bottom of his spine, and he's trying to tame it. Okay, he's literally trying to tame it. So that's what the Kundalini, that's what the Ophiuchus is all about. Okay, he is the 13th zodiac. Okay, all right. Now, let me see. Let me show you. All right. Behind the sun, there are stars, although we cannot see them due to the scattering of light in Earth's atmosphere. But if we could see them, we would say that any time of the year in the sun is a zodiacal constellation, since on its annual journey, our star always appears to occupy one of these plots. And when we say that someone is in Taurus or Sagittarius, what we mean is the constellation that sun was in at the moment of their birth. The zodiac sign is more than an astronomical reference to the position of the sun in the sky with respect to the background stars. The snake charmer. However, these are signs not well calibrated. If we use celestial planisphere, we will see that between November 30th and December 18th, the sun occupies one of the less famous constellations, because they don't want you to know about it, Ophiuchus. Let me see something. Ophiuchus, okay? The serpent bearer or snake charmer, okay? Those born between these dates are of necessity the zodiacal sign of Ophiuchus. All right. So there, it's called, right? It's called the snake charmer. Look at that. Now, look, I put Ophiuchus. 4 + 4 gives you 8. Goddess. 4 + 4 gives you 8. Now, your whole name, did you forget what your whole name equals? It equals 72, which gives you 8. Which, again, when we break down these numbers, it's 4 for 4. It's 4 for 4. So again, it's the fourth chakra, right? The fourth chakra for the fourth chakra, or the fourth for the fourth dimension, which is what we are going through right now. We are going through the portal, which again, it's the 8. The 8 is the hourglass. It is the DNA. All right. It is a sand. It's the hourglass. I just said that. It's the DNA. It's the infinite loop that we're literally stuck into. And it's literally a snake. It's literally a snake. The number 8 is literally a snake. It's a snake, going within itself. Okay? Because that's how you feed the snake. Now, they just told you it is the snake charmer, right? Right. It's either what did it say? I just want to make sure that I don't want to get anything. I want to make sure I touch on our base. It's called, where is it at? Serpent bearer or snake charmer. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, the people who are always charming the snakes are the Indian people, right? Let me see. Right. See, the people who are always playing with snakes are the Indian people, which the word Indian comes from the word indigo, which means blue black, which is the color that we are, Okay. When we change, right, our body's going to change. We're going to ascertain the colors green, blue, purplish, you know what I'm saying? This type of colors, because this has to do with the higher chakra colors. Okay. Because green is the gateway. Okay. Green means life. That's why when you look at trees, the trees are the color green, because they represent life. Us being this color, this is not our color. That's not our color. All right. We're the copper color people. All right. Us being this color, means that we are in death. We are in the underworld. This is why Anubis represents the gates, the guard to the underworld, because we're literally in the underworld. We are in Hades. We are in Hades, which is the underworld, and that's why everything begins in Haiti. Haiti is Hades. I broke this down before. Okay. So, and what do Indian people always put? Let me see. Right. I don't know what this is called. Is that called a Bengali? Hold on. Bindi, a bindi. It's called a bindi. Okay, it's called a bindi. And you see, now, interestingly enough, this is the goddess Kali, or this is again, this represents what's her name, Kamala. This literally all is prophecy. What's happening right now? Kamala is supposed to be, doing all this stuff. This represents Kamala, but also the goddess Khalifa, which is the Amazonian queen or goddess who ruled California. Okay, which California represents the earth. Now you see the color of their bindi, right? It's red, not just red, but it's like a darkish red, which is Nibiru, which represents the red iron oxide dust. So this represents the red iron oxide dust awakening our pineal gland, our kundalini energy, which is what's happening to a lot of people. If you realize, right? Oh, let me show you this one. If you realize, right? Have any of you guys been feeling just like fluid within your brains? Any of you guys? I have fluid moving within your brains, fluid moving within your spine. I have, and so has my goddess. Okay, you see, so it's Bendi. Okay, bendy, and then you see the colors is red, and then at the top you have the crescent moon, but it's like it looks like there's something there. There's another entity there, another like an eclipse type thing. If y'all see that right here, let me see if I can bring it a little closer. If I can show y'all just a little bit closer, a closer video, not video, but I guess not. But I'm sure y'all will be able to see that it's like an eclipse, which is what's happening right now to the thing. So when you bendy, okay, so when you see the bend, you see how the sun, the rays, because that's the sun right now. It's the red sun. And it's so bright, it's shining on so bright. So that's exactly what it is. It's activating our third eye, or actually what's called our first eye, which is Neph, which 9 means completion. It's the ending. Okay, it's destruction, which is why there's a lot of destruction going on right now, which again goes right back to this, the destruction that's happening right now. And what brings forth a beautiful woman, which is again Nefertiti, Tefiti. Now, when you look at the word Bendi, all right, it's actually Ben Die, okay, which is what's it called? Ben is another name for sun. Okay, Ben is another name for sun, and Die is actually, when you flip it, it's ID. So your ID, which represents your first eye, because that's what connects you to the soul of the universe, is coming back online through Ben, which is the red sun, Nibiru, which again represents by the number 9, completion. Now we're in the year 8. So next year is going to be a doozy. It's going to be a doozy because it's doing. You saying a doozy means, look, doozy, it's doozy, because a Z is let me see. Let me show y'all this instead. When you look at the word doozy, so it's do, okay, do, and then Z is what? It's the completion of the X, the completion of the 8, the completion of the hourglass, which you have also the X and the Y, which is upgrading our chromosomes, our DNA. This is literally all here, man. This is literally all here. This is all related to who you are, goddess. This is literally what you're here to represent. Okay. Interestingly enough, that you go by Nefertiti. I don't know what, caused it. Like, you literally know. That's why I'm saying everything that comes to you is relative to the universe. We're all connected to the universe in such a way. It's all relative to you. It's all relative to you. Okay. Wow. Man. Okay. So let me see. Now let's get it right here. You represent, in the angel oracle, you represent the lynx, which is in the lie in X. Lie in the X, the lie in the X gene. You see? Look, I just showed you the line in the X, right? Look. It's the line right here. Look. It's the line in the X. I just drew a line through the X. Bro, are you kidding me? Wow. And it's a cat. Okay. It's the cat. Now, cat are represented by the number 9. Oh, here we go. Cats are represented by the number 9 because cats are the highest spiritual animals. We talked about this before. The highest spiritual animals in the echelon, right? Okay. Now listen, it says right here, okay? It says powerful yet silent. You see that? Powerful yet silent. It says, you know secrets so very well, the dream time and the magic, but you'll never tell. Interestingly enough, goddess, you are extremely quiet in my life. You are extremely quiet in my life. And they say that the quietest people are the most observable and they have the most secrets to tell. Now, I don't know if that's true. If it resonates with you, then let me know, please. Let us know. Let us know down in the comments below. All right. It says powerful. It says, may I learn to hold my tongue, observe like the Sphinx, powerful yet silent, the medicine of lynx. It is said that if you want to find out a secret, ask lynx medicine. Unfortunately, it's difficult to get the silent lynx to speak. To be confronted by the powerful medicine of lynx signifies that you do not know something about yourself or others. Lynx is the keeper of the secrets of lost magical systems and occult knowledge. Lynx has the ability to move through time and space and go into the great silence for unraveling any mystery. Lynx is not the guardian of secrets, but the knower of secrets. You see, it's the knower of secrets. The problem lies in getting Lynx to instruct you. And that's a cat. That's literally a cat. A cat will look at you. It looks like the cat knows everything about you because it sees everything. It sees things in the spirit world that you cannot see. That's why it protects you from spiritual beings, from unwanted entities. But trying to get a cat to instruct you, you get out of here. That's all I got to say. Okay. He or she would rather be off chasing a bird or kicking sand in your face and running circles around you. You see that? Lynx medicine is very specific type of clairvoyance. If the medicine is strong in you, you will get mental pictures concerning other people and the exact things that they have hidden, either from themselves or from others. You will see their face, their lies, and their self-deceptions, which is literally what cats see. You will also know where they have hidden treasure, if there is any. You never speak of these revelations. You simply know. Okay. The only way you can coax information about yourself out of a Lynx medicine person, in case if you have forgotten where you hid the treasure, it is to respect the practices of his or her tradition. And which is, again, this is why if you look at a cat, it's got snake eyes. You see that? Because cats and snakes are the same. They both have what's called a huge pineal gland. And they're able to see things. That's why cats always land on their feet, because they're literally connected. Same thing with snakes. If you see a snake is able to move and wind just like a woman. Just like the melanated woman, a snake is able to dance. Like, we're able to move our bodies like snakes. Not just melanated women, but us too, the men. We're able to move our bodies like snakes and all that type of stuff, because we're not just the Kundalini energy, but we are literally the snake people, the Nagas and the cats. So that's why, again, even a lot of our women have like almond-shaped eyes like the cats. Look at Nefertiti. Not the fake Nefertiti. Let me see. not the fake Nefertiti that they're trying to show us. See, they even try to make it seem like she has almond eyes, but that's so fake. That is so fake. Look at this right here, Anaxunamun. Look at her eyes. Straight up almond eyes. Straight up almond eyes, like the cat. Like the cat. Literally. Okay? Like the cat. Everything. Wow. I'm so grateful for these breakdowns, y'all. Because it gives me a deeper meaning, a deeper look into everything as well. Just so y'all know. So this is also for me. Just as much as it is for you, it is for me as well. Okay. So let's see. All right. Where we at? If you go into a gypsy with Link's medicine, you must show your respect by paying with money after the reading. If you go to a Choctaw medicine, he or she will reach into your midsection or use other traditional methods to help you. A blanket or tobacco should be given in exchange for the medicine he or she has performed for you. This maxim is known as the law of the Lynx people and is practiced by Native American, Gypsy, Sufi, Egyptian cultures, and others. If you have pulled the Lynx card, you can be sure that the secrets are afloat. If this is your personal medicine, you should listen to your higher self. Be still and pay attention to the revelations you receive, either in the form of mental pictures or through high singing voice in your inner ear. Perhaps you will receive information in the form of omens. You can be sure that Mother Earth is signaling you in some manner. Okay, so let me know if that resonates with you, goddess. All right, now here we are, right? 33-6, which is again your life path number. As with all numbers containing 3, there is an element of wider social understanding. And this master number, which you are a master number, and I just told you, and then 9 is the highest number. 9 is the highest number of spiritual and when it comes to spirituality. All right. In this case, it is a self-sacrificing need to save others. This can be a deeply challenging number and one which requires you to give much of yourself to others. This is probably why you're quiet. You get what I'm saying? This is probably why you're quiet. It says you seek wholeness and completion, mainly for others, and it will make a great teacher or speaker. You may often find that tasks of great importance are assigned to you in positions of great and terrifying responsibility. Humanitarian work will be important to you, probably something in fact, and you are very generous. You are extremely generous. I know that. I firsthand see that. You are extremely generous, and gratitude to you. All right. Work with important to you, probably something, in fact, that you will be unable to avoid. You have all the energy and courage that you need to rise to the challenges you face, but you may find that things does not readily come your way. This can affect you negatively and lead to anxiety, exhaustion, and regret. And this is why you have to stay silent and listen to yourself, just like a cat. You see what cats do all the time. They just stay silent. They observe, and they just let things come to them. And they sleep a lot. All right. Exhaustion and regret. It is important to find a role which allows you to improve the world and one that you are happy to take with little or no thanks. Okay. Let me see. So here we go. You are what's called a 6 in numerology. Okay. Again, a 6 is the 9. You can't make this stuff up, which is the yin and the yang. And what represents the yin? It's the cat. It's the cat. All right. Numerology is ancient, sacred. Let me see. All right. Meaning of number 6. 6 is the mother. Wow. You see? 6. I haven't even read this yet. 6 is the mother. I just showed you who Tafiti is. Who Tafiti is, and Nefertiti. That's why everybody knows about Nefertiti. And what does and Nefertiti has what? She has 6 daughters. 6 daughters. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. She has 6 daughters, right? And my goddess is the third of the 6 daughters. She is the third of one of the 6 daughters. When I tell y'all there's only a few real people in this world, in this reality, there's only a few real people. Please listen to me when I tell you that. 85% of the people in this world are just illusion. They're not here. I mean, they're here, but they're not here. They're not real. They're just a product of this illusion. That's literally what they are. Okay. So six is the mother of the unit of six is the mother. Now, let me get back to this. My daughter is the third. My goddess is the third of the six daughters, right? And my goddess solar return is tomorrow. See, it's tomorrow, and she's turning 38. She's turning 38. And did you see what snake charmer equals? Remember I told you about the snake charmer? Remember I told you about the snake charmer? The people who has that snake energy or who charms a snake? 38, and she's turning 38 tomorrow. And which is, again, the creator. Represents the creator, because all melanated women are literally the creator. You can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. Now, I've said this before, right? August, okay? August is really the 6th month because it begins with April. The year becomes with April. So August is really the 6th month. And she was born on the 30th of August, right? Again, 0 is not a number because all numbers come from 0. So you literally have, she was born on 6/3 or 3/6, which what? She is the third daughter out of 6. She is the third daughter out of 6, which 3 + 6 gives you what? 9, goddess. And your numbers are all 9. Your numbers are all 9. And ironically enough, on the 19th of August, I just turned 36. You see how everything is connected? Do you see how everything is connected? You cannot make this stuff up. All right, let's continue. Okay, 6 is the mother of the numbers. Okay, and then because 6 is also an earthly number. 6 represents earth, right? It represents the earthly number. Because the fact of the matter is, there is 24 hours in a day, 24 sectors on Earth, and 2 + 4 gives you 6. Okay, 2 + 4 gives you 6. Let me see something. Hold on. Now, goddess. Let's do this right quick. I'm gonna show you. See, I just showed you 24 is 6, right? Because again, 24 hours in the day, 24 hours in a day, and 2 + 4 gives you 6. Now let me show you why that's important. I'm always tying everything together. All right. The reason why that's important is because, oh, let me show you in the calculator instead. Where's the calculator? Let me show you in the calculator. Okay. Because again, your solar return is the 12th. Okay. So the 12th month, let's do 1 + 2. That's 12. Plus 4, because you were born on the 4th. Okay. Plus 1 plus 9 plus 6 plus 1 equals 24. And then 24 reverse is what? 42. Now, have you seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? I know you've seen this because I broke this down so many times. Because remember, in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, what did they say? The answer to the universe is 42. Is 42. The answer to life, universe, and everything is 42. 42. Again, 42 is what's it called? Means it's the N-word, which basically is the ringer. The ringer is the black sun. That's why if you look at the sun now, you see a huge ring around the sun, which represents Saturn. Okay, so you literally are the answer that's coming down to Earth. Nefertiti. You cannot make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. And then again, 42, 4 plus 2 gives you 6 again. All right. It says 6 is the mother of the numbers. 6 has caring, nurturing, empathetic, and relationship building power. 6 people are typically strong, but also tender and protective. They often, just like a cat, they are very tender, very loving, but they will whoop your butt. They will whoop your butt, scratch you all up. They often, I don't even mess with cats. They often have a close, loving family, and they recreate those bonds amongst wider circles, eventually designing a powerful web of interconnection and alliance across a broad spectrum of people. 6 folk are the glue that holds together the community. They're the one that leans on. Okay. All right. Your life path, we already did all that. Okay. Life path 6 is destined for service. This is exactly what you are. Caregiving, nurturing, healing, and helping the vulnerable. Early on, you will find yourself taking ownership for other people, growing up fast, and being the one that others come to for help. You cannot make this stuff up. Excuse me. But yes. So, excuse me. But there you go, goddess. There you go. Let me know what you think about this. Did everything resonate with you? This is literally according just to your name, just your name and your solar return. That's all. From your name and solar return, that's what I got from this. Okay, that's it. Your name and then the date of your solar return. All right, and we can go deeper if need be. All right, we can go deeper if need be. I said that. All right, so. Like I said, y'all, if you haven't got your reading yet, make sure that you get your reading, get your decoding. You get a free mini 30-minute decoding with signing up to my Let's Get This Shift. And if you want to go deeper, it's only $199. Okay, we go bigger, we go deeper. It's go big or go home. It's go big or go home. All right. So yes, goddess, let me know if you have any questions or anything like that. And anybody else, if you have any questions or anything like that, you can let me know as well. Whoever wants a decoding, my email is in the link in the bio. All right. And let's get this shift, y'all. Peace in. Love y'all.